let's see. If I fire the EMs, how do the EMs go at this sort of level? Alright, his shields are down. Yeah, his shields are down. Right, engines, I can board him. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Let's Play Starfield. I'm 7foot Dustbunny, and today we're heading back into Mast to hand over the codes for the data vault for the Armistice, where we should be able to get the Terramorph data. And this lady, Miss McIntyre, should be able to help us.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Oh yeah, we succeeded. I have code pieces from both.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Okay, yeah, best behavior will be down there. I also just want to make sure that this information is going to be used for good purposes.
Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, entire economies were upended with the flick of a pen. They also marked the start of something critical: cooperation between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective for the first time.
And long may it last. Which is hopefully what we're going to try and help increase. Oh look, we have a UC guy, we have a Freestar guy. We don't have a Varun guy, but this must be Varun's symbol, so I saw it inside the Varun embassy.
Captain,
hello.
We've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules.
Okie dokie. And I forgot, I've still got Andresia with me. I should swap her back for Vesco.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay, so let's stick in here. It doesn't say which, it just says alpha clearance. Okay, so UC archival code. United Colonies Access Center. Okay, so this is House Varun, where there is no one. Andresia sat down, so we stick in the Varun. Job's a good one. And we can actually go inside here. I'm guessing we shouldn't steal anything. And this, even though there is what blatantly appears to be a UC person operating the computer, there's a Freestar guard right behind them. So we will Freestar.
You may proceed, Captain.
Okie dokie. And 18, you say? 1 to 9. E to N. Not quite sure. Unit 18. Collect the data. Data collected. Okay. So we now have this Terramorph data. Thank you guys. Can you lock it back up now? Please? Thank you. Okay, so we're back up at the area of foreign affairs with the data in hand. So I guess we have to hand it over to someone.
Captain?
Yep.
Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, She and I have been discussing what comes next.
Okay. Hadrian, look. House Rune Guy did make me swear this was going to be for good.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Okay, look, I made a promise. You need to assure me this data will be used for good.
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Okay. I shall see you on Mars, Hadrian. Yes. Okay. Sorry, was I looking at her ass? I think it's because the little lace-up bit there.
Saw your ship
Dunno,
coming.
catches my eye.
Nice ride.
Wow, this is quite the balcony. I wish it wasn't the middle of the night. Holy crap. That's my ship down there. Wow. Quite the view. Side note, off the record. I saved and I jumped off here. This actually, if you jump off, takes you down into the city, so the city is down there below you. Just thought you'd like to know. Anywho.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
Sure. Doesn't mean I can't be a citizen like Freestyle, right?
It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm in.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I mean, that sounded a bit full of it, but, yeah, go on then.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty
5,000
office
credits.
out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I'm not sure I can agree with that. Is this a spy, an informant? What?
I understand this puts you in a strange position, but this information is too sensitive to share without your agreement. Can I count on you to keep this between just you and I?
Okay. But I'm crossing my fingers behind my back.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Okay. Holy crap, and she gave me another 12,000 credits. Okay. Yeah, you can fully jump off here. Into the city below. And the city is functional. So I wonder if that's where the guy who fell to his death ages ago when I was when I've been talking to Sarah, if that's where he came from. Okay, so subsection 7 it is. I don't know, am I meeting some sort of Informant? Or what?
Are we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
Not really, no. In fact, I'm not shocked,
Logging
but
authorized entry, unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
it's alright, we gotta swap you out anyway, so, okay. They are treating this very secretively. So I am curious as to what this is.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch who you were, but I mean, you have an entire, like, apartment down here. You're a prisoner. Who exactly are you?
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
I do not know who you are. But, when you say someone lurking in the shadows, I feel like there is someone coordinating these terramorph attacks, so is that what you're talking about? I mean, look, given the fact that you're locked in some sort of, you know, Supermax prison underneath the mast headquarters, yeah, you've got to be pretty either important or dangerous. I'm probably going to suggest both.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Vevictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
So you're Hadrian's dad? Of a sort. But weren't you supposed to be executed for firing on, like, innocent Freestar civilians? So hang on a minute. So the UC faked your death?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
I mean, I'm sorry, the UC just get dirtier and dirtier the deeper you go. I mean, these guys say nasty things about the Freestar, but I mean, these guys are up to it, up to their eyeballs. So what exactly do you do down here?
To warrant my execution. The official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough call if the civilian ships were actually attacking you. Because then they're no longer bystanders. I mean, if you went to a tribunal, surely that evidence was talked about and decided. So I'm gonna still colour you as guilty for now. But, you know, and, okay, I've heard about the stopping of the Terramorph attacks, but I don't know that much about that. So hang on. Yeah. Hadrian's your daughter. Are you aware of her?
Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
As in, she's a clone? Yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
You know, she's got to be her own person. From what I gathered, you weren't around that much. What's this Can you tell me more about the cloning program? I am interested.
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
Okay. Keep going.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams.
Really?
Helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Yeah, you seem like you're in this for you more than in it for the greater good, because otherwise you just give that information. Yeah, I am not sure I like the sound of this.
One task. That's all I require. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
So you want me to go and murder a guy you consider to be a war criminal? I don't even know the name. How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Why have me do this? Why not just hand over the members of the recovery team?
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this Might be something of a tryout.
I'm not sure I want to be a part of your team, thanks, bud. How about I just arrest him and turn him over?
You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it.
If I can, I'll bring him to justice. I'm not just gonna kill him because you ask.
If that's what you require to sleep at night, so be it. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There is a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Okay. So, taking this guy down, if he's in a ship, that's gonna be hard because I haven't got the equipment to do that. Maybe I can see if I can invest in some EM weapons.
You may proceed to the exit.
Because I got targeting. Maybe I can deal with it, but might end up getting my ass blown up.
Ah, hello.
Hello. Are you back following me?
You have my attention.
Let's go. You are not gonna believe what the hell I saw down there. So, McIntyre. This is gonna be good.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Yeah, you don't say. There's a war criminal living in your basement. Are you aware of this?
Captain, please, keep your voice down. The situation with the prisoner is a complex one. A holdover from a different era. But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can for some time now. And the most critical part of that management is making sure no one else learns of it. Do I make myself clear?
You do, but I don't agree. I think the Freestar should know about this.
No, they really shouldn't. And bringing up what you've learned outside this building will make you, Captain, look like a crazy person. I don't want that, and you certainly don't want that. So you need to keep this to yourself. Now, was there something in particular you wanted to discuss about your meeting?
Hey, I don't want to start a second war, but that guy needs to be got rid of. He shouldn't be there. He asked me to off some guy called Dr. Orlays.
Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
Well, that would be the location of Hadrian's research members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
What are the chances he's trying to lure me into some sort of trap? I don't think he's on the level.
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Okay. I am not trusting that guy for 1 second. So yeah, I went back to the lodge and completely forgot Vasco is here at the ship. So, I shall go and speak to Vasco right now and ask him if I'd like him to come with me.
I am right behind you.
Excellent. And bye-bye, Andresia. Take care now. Now, one other thing I need to deal with. I have a skill point I'd forgotten I was going to do something with. Now, obviously, I'd like to do stuff with piloting and things like that. Or weapons. But I could rank up this one. Very keen to. Persuasion, we're not there yet. There's nothing else I'm going to do here, but wellness is something I want to take in the future, but it's low on the priority list. Something I've been saying I need to get for quite a while. people have also been oh god, I need to get targeting if I'm going to do this as well. Oh god. I don't want to spend a point on targeting. I'm not going to use it. I'm not into piracy. Now, and people have been saying it before, I'm going to go and grab the first ranker boost pack. I'm not sure I'm going to grab the rest, but I'm definitely going to grab the first ranker boost pack because that should mean I can jump. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Let's have a see quickly about
Got
some
anything you need to
EM
offload?
weapons.
Trade authorities always buying. Kiosk need some work done?
Yeah, I'd like to
Sure,
look at
how about
modifying
it?
my ship. Right, at the moment, I have a turret and I have full P-type weapons. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind a better shield generator, but I don't think that's on the cards. Let's just have a look at what we have here. So, shield generation. Yeah, I've pretty much got the max I can have at the moment, given my skills level, that kind of thing. Weapons. Weapons wise, EM weapons. So I hope this is going to be bloody worth it, because I'm spending a lot of money here. Seeing if I can just bring this guy in alive. Okay, so if I put that there, what's the error? Missing weapon assignment, that's fine. So let's duplicate and put one there. I mean, yeah, we're going to be spending probably 100k. So these are 4 pips each. So it'll take 3 of these. Says really want to put it there. Anywhere else I can put it? If I put it there, it's kind of underslung. Don't really want to put it behind the turret either. If I go down enough. How about there? There you go. Okay. So that'll be EM weapons. That's going to cost me 130k. Which is a lot more than I want to spend on bringing someone in alive when I don't have targeting. But let's give it a go. Okay, so we're at the den now. I'm guessing we need to speak to one of the Vanguard pilots over here.
Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of terramorphs touch down undetected?
Yeah. Well, I think there's something suspicious about it too. Okay, Marquez, can you help me?
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
Actually, I am Vanguard. I need your help.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for a guy called... Let's not tell her who it is. There's a wanted man hiding out in this sector. I'm trying to look for him.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting.
Okay, I'll take those coordinates. But, why is this area so dangerous?
Well, the original Den Star Station was destroyed decades ago during the Serpent's Crusade by marauding Housebrune zealots. Big part of the remains from those battles ended up gathering around Etheria, forming a nasty debris field. Every now and then, some headstrong scrapper comes limping back because they hit an 80-year-old mine. Or sometimes they don't come back at all. Though, maybe it's not just the field that's been picking them off.
Quite possibly. Anything else you can tell me about this guy?
I mean, I honestly thought it was just a story board haulers told to amuse each other. But if the pilot of the Warlock really has been dusting our people, well, hopefully you're about to make our skies a whole lot safer.
Yeah, that wasn't very helpful.
Fly safe.
Okay. Yep. We will. Apparently I still need to talk to you. Okay, give me the coordinates.
Sure
Sorry.
Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting. And stay safe.
Yeah, kind of forgot the critical things. Ship's EM weapon systems.
Nice hat.
At random. Sorry. Ship EM weapons damage systems at random. Possibly stunning enemies for boarding. Yeah, well, I prepared with that. Okay, so before we get involved with this guy, I don't know if I need to take his shield down first, so I'm going to put everything in the EM. I'm going to put an extra pip in engines as well, just to sort of make sure I've got maneuverability. And then we're going to try this, and hopefully I'm not going to get zapped out of the sky too hard. This ship does look cool though. Okay. So what do we got? Destroyed scavenger? Destroyed scavenger. I probably shouldn't have boosted in. Where's something? The Warlock. Okay, the Warlock is a reasonable distance away. I mean, my weapons range on him is very little, so I'm guessing I'm probably gonna hit him with the particle weapons until I get close.
You've brought me more scrap for the field. Savor your last moments, Mott. All systems. Shoot them down.
Right, let's see. If I fire the EMs, how do the EMs go at this sort of level? Alright, his shields are down. Yeah, his shields are down. Right, engines, I can board him. I can board him.
There goes their engines. Whoopsie.
You gotta love Barrett's commentary to all this.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
I'm taking this very seriously. Barrett is just having a bit of a laugh. Okay, let's go and get this guy.
You will not take me. I lost everything because of the UC. They will get no more.
Oh crap! That sounds like is he topping himself? Doors inaccessible. Oh crap! Is there anything else here?
Pilot emergency detected. Hatch override engaged.
God. Okay, hatch override engaged. Let's get the hell down there, Vasco.
Error. File deletion cannot be completed. Ending process.
He killed himself. Crap. Well, I guess at least I didn't do it. But still. Do we get his ship? This ship has been rendered inoperable. Ah. Vasco, stop it. Credits. Nice. We'll take those goodies. What was on his personal computer then? Personal logs. Deleted, 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 deleted. Entry, partial. Delivery is complete. The item was exactly as asked. Never imagined this was possible. You do amazing work. Okay. For the things you've done, won't get a trial, lock you in a cage rest of your life. No way for a man to live. When they come, you will kill them or show them you don't want to be caged. Okay. Questionable in itself. Someone was communicating with him then. But I don't see anything else useful here. Where's the captain's locker? Anything? Credits? Shotgun shells? Usual sort of blast stuff. Fat's helmet. Yeah, I don't see anything that's really sort of exciting me, should I say. Right, well, I'll probably just loot up the rest of his ship with the small bits and bobs which are here. But it doesn't look like they're going to get anything particularly exciting out of this. Looks like we're going to head back.
Longer dock. We're free.
Well, I think as an aside, I am not going to leave this ship out here. That seems like a bad idea to leave this ship out here. So I'm going to destroy it. I mean, the EM weapons have been kind of nice, I guess. Not in love with them. But anyway, let's just finish this off. And we'll just destroy that. There we go. And job is a good one. Might see if we can loot a few bits around here. There's the old den. A destroyed scavenger. So I'll go around and loot a few bits probably, and then I'll head back. Okay, so we're back at mast, heading down to subsection 7 to speak to our good man V Victus. Not entirely happy with how that turned out, but I'm guessing by the fact he killed himself, there's no way you can bring him in alive. Correct me if I'm wrong. It did get me thinking though about ships and stuff, and I don't know, because I don't like Walter's ship very much. It looks cool, but I'll give it a try, but I might end up deciding to build a ship of my own when I get to level C. Yes, my good man.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays?
Yeah, I tried to bring him in, but he killed himself.
I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever faced. Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at your word, do you?
Don't worry, I found his ID, if that's good enough for you. What if I told you it burned up in the explosion?
I'd say it'd be a waste of your and Hadrian's time to have to track down the research team on your own. Surely you found something.
Yeah, okay. I got his ID.
Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
I just wanted to check your tone and whether you were prepared to do the right thing.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world.
So, what you got to say, man?
This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome.
Okay. How does someone who's locked in a cage get all these messages out? Anyway, why are you helping us with this?
I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed, my purpose has not.
So you say. But this Kaiser, if he's got security protocols, you're obviously talking about a bot.
A military Model A, yes. Specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. A powerful resource, if you can recover him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to threaten him, I'm just going to say thank you for the information.
Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool at our disposal.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much of the galaxy you're protecting. I still think that you are in it for your own reasons, my man. Okay. We need to go back to Hadrian, but I think that's going to have to be next time, because in the meantime, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, like and subscribe as always, and join us again next time when we'll see if we can go after Kaiser Soze. Thanks a lot.